Hello everybody, Ms. Scary Brown here with some other important writing tips. Now this one is really important because today I wanted to talk to you about planning. Now in order for your reader not to get lost, you actually have to know where you're going with your ideas. Yogi Berra once said, if you don't know where you're going, you might wind up someplace else. And that is totally true. That's why it's so important to plan your research paper pretty early on in your research process. I like to use this research paper planner, and I know that's a really original name, but that's what I call it. So this is what it looks like. It's basically you're building your research just like it were a building. So you're going to start out, you're going to put your topic up here on the roof, because the whole paper is going to be covering this topic. So for example, in my research paper, I'm going to be talking about classroom management devices. That's my overall topic. And that's what I'm going to write my thesis about. Now, I need to have 3 distinct subtopics. I want them to be totally different from each other because if they're too close, my paper will sound really repetitive. I'll be saying the same thing over and over again, and it'll be really redundant and repetitive, and I'll just be saying the same thing over and over again, which will bore my readers. So I want to make sure my subtopics are totally different. Now, the subtopics that I'm going to choose today, they have to be subtopics of classroom management devices. So I'm going to pick 3 different classroom management devices: the freeze ray, the age accelerator inator, and the Megaminds D-Gun. Okay, those are 3 distinctly different topics. And then when I write my research paper, my introductory paragraph will explain it'll have my hook, and then it'll have my thesis that'll say what my overall topic is about, and it'll mention just these 3 subtopics in short form. Then my first paragraph, the whole paragraph is going to be about the freeze ray. The second paragraph, the whole paragraph is going to be about the age accelerator inator. I'm no longer going to talk about the freeze ray in this paragraph because each paragraph needs to tightly contain one idea, and you need to elaborate enough on that idea that your reader feels like you fully explored the idea. The last paragraph will be about the D-Gun. And that paragraph will fully explore the idea of the D-Gun. Okay? You don't want to talk about your freeze ray in your D-Gun paragraph. You don't want to talk about your age accelerator inator in your D-Gun paragraph. And make sure that each of your paragraphs is just really tight. And to do that, you need to have tight subtopics. It'll also really help me when I go into research. I don't have to search the whole internet for anything related to any classroom management devices. I can use search terms and Google operators to just give me information about the freeze ray, or just give me information about the age accelerator inator, or just give me information about the D-Gun. So in that way, it actually makes my research quite a bit faster. Hope that helps. Brown out.